The Air Land Sea Application Center, commonly called ALSA, produces and publishes multi-service tactics, techniques, and procedures, or TTP, used by the warfighter today. ALSA is more relevant today than ever and provides multi-service solutions to fill gaps in service doctrine and tactics by writing Army and Navy TTP, Air Force TTP, and Marine Corps reference publications such as Cordon and Search, Survival, J-Fire, and Killbox.
ALSA has evolved over the years to meet the need of the warfighter. Conceptually, ALSA can trace its roots back to the close of World War II. General Dwight D. Eisenhower said,
"Separate ground, sea, and air warfare was gone forever. If ever again we should be involved in a war, we will fight it in all elements, with all services, and with a single concentrated effort."
It was General Eisenhower's desire in 1946 to house the Army Ground Forces Headquarters, now known as U.S. Training and Doctrine Command, or TRADOC, at Fort Monroe, Virginia, and the Air Tactical Command, or TAC, which is now known as Air Combat Command, or ACC, at Langley Air Force Base, Virginia, away from the congestion of Washington, D.C., but still maintain their ability to work together.
Following the Vietnam War, General Robert Dixon, the commander of TAC, and General William Depew, the first commander of TRADOC, shared the vision that mutual understanding gained between the two services in combat should carry forward into peacetime through a dedicated working relationship. Dixon and Depew realized the demand for an air-land battle team and the need for doctrine to support it. Based on General Depew's and General Dixon's initiative, General Creighton Abrams, Army Chief of Staff, and General George Brown, Air Force Chief of Staff, developed a set of standard operating principles to establish a general officer relationship between TRADOC and TAC that produced tactical-level doctrine for the warfighter. This relationship resulted in the establishment of a Joint Action Steering Committee, or JASC.
As a result of their decision, the Air Land Forces Application Agency, ALPHA, was established in 1975 by TAC and TRADOC. As the years passed, ALPHA began working on more interoperability issues in tactics and doctrine between all the services. Building on lessons learned from Desert Storm, Navy and Marine officers were added, and ALPHA changed its name to the Air Land Sea Application Center, or ALSA, in 1992.
Today, ALSA's governing body is a Joint Action Steering Committee, composed of general and flag officers representing each of the service's doctrine centers, with non-voting members from the Joint Staff, J7, and Special Operations Command. They provide service-focused guidance and oversight of the activities. The majority of the work accomplished by ALSA is the development of multi-service tactic, techniques, and procedures for the field.
The ALSA publications are your service manuals that you, the warfighter, the subject matter experts, or SMEs, help write. Each publication is verified and validated by the services as filling a necessary tactical level void in the doctrine framework. We can only develop publications with crucial input from you, the subject matter experts. Many times, organizational service differences can become problems in multi-service discussions. One key to ALSA's success is the recognition that fundamental service approaches have to be set aside. Our MTTPs on tactical convoy operations provide a concrete example of this. It consolidates the service's best tactics, techniques, and procedures used in convoy operations into a single multi-service TTP. The Army and Marines handle tactical convoy operations differently, and personnel from one service needs to know what to expect when traveling with the other. It provides a quick reference guide for convoy commanders operating in combat support and combat service support units.
To develop TCO and other MTTPs, ALSA uses a standard 12-month developmental process that collects objective input from the service-specific SMEs who work in joint work groups to put together the multi-service publications. This MTTP process is broken down into 6 distinct phases. During each phase, ALSA develops solutions for problems in the field through research, staff coordination, and contact visits with subject matter experts. The result is a publication which represents the best solution to a tactical problem in the field.
The first phase is the research on whether a project would fill a doctrinal interoperability void at the tactical level. The second phase is the project approval phase, where each member of the steering committee votes on the development of the project.
During Phase 3, the project development phase, ALSA normally hosts 2 joint working groups, each lasting 3.5 days. During these working groups, SMEs are brought in from all levels of the Department of Defense, government, and non-governmental agencies to develop working drafts. The key to success is the dedicated men and women who serve as SMEs from each service. These experts provide innovative solutions to joint warfighting interoperability shortfalls. Their field experience and technical knowledge provide the basis for all ALSA projects. This is where combat operators write TTP, leaving their mark on their service.
During Phase 4, the worldwide review phase, the draft is sent for worldwide review and comment by other SMEs and stakeholders that could not attend the working groups. After incorporating their concerns and adjudicating the responses, the process enters Phase 5, command approval. Then, the document is published in Phase 6.
ALSA's continuing mission is to provide multi-service solutions to you, the warfighters, so you can achieve victory as a joint team. Tying the capabilities of each service together and complementing the efforts of our multi-service and joint agencies. We will proudly continue to rapidly provide these solutions focused on the current operational environment, meeting the immediate needs of the warfighter. ALSA, timely, relevant, and compelling.